Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Dexter's Diary. I ran into a quote not too long ago by a sister named Nayira Wahid, and it goes like this. It says, don't disrespect your heart by hearing what it needs and giving it the opposite. And I think that statement is so profound. It's something that we do every day. Whether it's like, I want to quit my job, I hate this place, I don't want to be here, and the next day we show up. And I've been there. I'm not going to hold you. I've been there. I stayed at one particular job for 4 years, and it was the worst 4 years of my life. I would literally be walking down the stairs to clock in and think of throwing myself over the balcony. Like, I could just die right here. Like, I can't do this. I would sneak off into the bathroom and just try to like compose myself, and it was crazy. It was a vicious work environment. And although I wanted to leave with every fiber of my soul, my coworkers were salt of the earth. Like, they were wonderful. They were just great. And they single-handedly kept me sane. And I think we did it for each other because we all just hated it there. And as time went on, the browbeating was crazy. But as time went on, but I'm thankful. I will say this: I'm thankful because I feel like I met some great people. I made some friends for a lifetime, and I've learned some crazy important things about myself. And I've also learned what I'm not willing to give anymore for someone else's company, for someone else's dream, for anything that compromises me so severely. And I decided that I didn't want to be there anymore. Like for real. Like, it's time to go. I found another job. I gave them 1 week's notice, and I dipped. I left. I was like, and my supervisor at the time was like, oh, well, the year's almost up. What about your bonus? And I was just like, they can shove it. Like, I've been staying here. Every time I say I want to leave, it's always some excuse. And now I'm going to stay here an additional 2 months after I found another job with the schedule that I want, with the money that I asked for. For what? To stay? This place is unhealthy. It's horrible. And I use that as an example, but I know it's not always that. It's not always a job. It can be a relationship. It can be an apartment. It can be anything. There are going to be times in our lives where we just don't go for it. And all of us are guilty of it. Very few people really just have an idea. And I'm impulsive, but I'm responsible. And the two tend to clash and I feel like that for a lot of people. Like, you want to leave, you want to do all this, but you have bills. You have to pay the rent. You have to pay the light bill, the phone bill, the food bill. Like, and I'm just talking about for myself, for those of us who have children and have other responsibilities. Like, the list piles up and it gets crazy. And I say all this to say that at some point, though, like, we got to do it. We got to jump. And if you're really on the right track, and if you're really open and honest with yourself, everything will work out. And sometimes the universe is going to push you. Like, God is going to push you. Whatever you believe in, it's going to push you to the brink. Like, is this really where you want to stay? Like, this is not for you. I'm telling you, it's not for you. Everything in this situation is telling you it's not for you, but you don't listen to your heart, right? And there are times when we do listen to our heart, it takes us someplace else, like, oh, but I love him or I love her, and then your heart's like, go for it, and your brain's like, if you don't go sit down somewhere and shut up, I'm trying to help you. We're like, no, 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 no. But things, it's crazy the way the mind works, the way the heart works. But we have to, I feel like now it's 2017. And it's funny because the moment I gave notice, the moment everything happened, I was seeing so many things across my news feed, my timeline, and people were like, oh, I quit my job today. Oh, I just left, and I just sent the email, I'm not coming in, like, don't look for me. And it was just like, okay, everybody's on this I don't care train, like, but not necessarily I don't care, but I can't do this anymore. I can't sacrifice anymore. Like, my heart can't take it. Even starting this channel, I was contemplating for so long, and I talked about it for so long, and so many people were like, yo, you need to just, like, get your voice out there, get out there, like, you're such a wonderful speaker, and all this stuff, and I just kept putting it off, and but everything just kept pushing me, like, just do it, like, what's gonna happen? You jump and you find your wings on the way down. Like, as this progresses, as this grows, I will become what? A better speaker, a better person. I would have helped how many people? I will have helped myself. Like, I'll grow. Like, what am I losing by sharing my truths with you, by letting you know that you're not by yourself, that yes, there are other ones like us listening to our hearts and really, like, not sacrificing that anymore. I've dealt with so many people, and I've been like their life coach, like, yeah, go to school, yeah, do this, like, we can spend so much time seeing potential in other people and doubting our own, and that is like emotional suicide. Like, it kills you every day to get up and take that shower and get dressed and lock your door, get on the train to go to a job that you hate. Or you're sitting in the house and you hear the key in the door and you're like, I wish he would just go away. There's so many other examples I can give you, but just to name a few, I'm just saying, like, it's time. It's time. Your heart is one of the most underrated tools in the body. Like, we take it for granted, and not only on a physical level, but a metaphysical level. Like, when you're scared, your body knows. When you're happy, your body knows. Like, when something's off, your stomach will tell you, like, look. But when you no longer have it to sacrifice for someone else's dream, your heart will tell you. Like, it's dreadful, the things that we put ourselves through for the sake of responsibility. And the reality is, like, once you really get out there and focus on yourself, so many things start happening. So many things started falling into place. So many things that I was worried about, I didn't need to be worried about. So many things that I was afraid of losing, I didn't lose. I gained so much more on a spiritual level, on a financial level, on every level. It just was like amazing, the confirmation that came from so many different spaces. So, when we have to start taking account of what's going on in here. Like, it's so important because we really don't know how much time we have here. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we keep coming back until we're done. Like, I do believe in reincarnation. I feel like we have certain things that we were signed up for, and until we get it done, we just keep coming back. And I don't want to come back. I'm good. I'm maxing out 86, maybe 92, and I'm done. I'm not coming back. I want to leave on E. I want to not have to feel like I'm on my deathbed and I didn't do anything. I didn't fulfill anything. I kept my gifts to myself. Like, so many of us are walking around with potential. If you can do hair, then do hair. If you do makeup, do makeup. If you can draw, draw. Like, if you can sing, sing. You know, we look at people who are great in their fields, and we turn around and internalize that, like, oh, I can't do that. I can't be that great. You actually can. You can actually be greater. It's just, we have to take this step. And I'm taking this step with you. You're not by yourself. Like, I'm literally taking this step with you. I'm literally putting myself out here because I know that there's something more. I know that working a 9 to 5 is just not, it ain't cutting it. And eventually I do want to have a kid or 2 kids. But more importantly, even if I don't physically have children, I want to be a great example for the people in my life, for people who aren't even in my life. Like, I want to be able to reach out and let other folks know, like, yeah, I look just like you. Yeah, I got tattoos. Yeah, I have piercings. Yeah, I have all this stuff. And I'm still out here doing it. So don't be put off by your earlier choices and think that because of that you won't be able to do certain things. If you look at people's success stories, there's so many people who came into their fame later on in life, in their 40s and their 50s, and there's plenty of us who aren't even nowhere near that, and we're wasting away. So listen to your heart. Listen to what's going on. Take some time and really assess what it is you want to do, because I promise you that 9 to 5 is still gonna be there, honey. That company's still gonna be there. I left the company and I had sick days and vacation days, and because my work ethic was so strong, but my work ethic for somebody else, not even for myself. And I would tell myself, like, yeah, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna work on this, and it doesn't happen. I get home and I'm exhausted. Standing up on the train, my feet are killing me. I'm tired. I've been dealing with people all day. The last thing on my mind is working on my own projects. And so now I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, no, I'm gonna make the time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna discipline myself to do these things and strengthen that muscle. Like, I can go to the gym and do squats all day and still not do anything else to further myself in my career, in my personal life, in my outside life, in any part of my life. We have to start disciplining ourselves and really, like, thinking about, what we want to do, how we want to do it, how we're gonna do it, and get there. And 1 foot, even small steps are still a step. You know, like, don't discount that. So do what you gotta do. Get what you gotta get. Don't be afraid Just do it. Just Nike sign it. Just do it. All right? So, till next time, I love you.